Hello, welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins to have a hunt through. We've got bagged bags again today. I'm not quite sure what that says. Clanrust? Conwy? Post office bag, so maybe that's somewhere in Wales with the double L? It has to be, really, surely. Anyway, what are we looking for? Well, one commemorative coin to fill the book. We need Olympic Beijing handover, and then that is this book. All lovely and complete. Space for the 2021 Britannicus allegedly is going into circulation. Not that I nor anyone I've seen has found any, but let's get into this bag and see what we find. Okay then, let's get into the first bag. Oh, let's try and get this first bag. Oh, our first find is a commemorative. It's Brunel's portrait. 2 Brunel coins out there in circulation, both very common ones. Lives on the top row. That what? King James Bible? Well, we're gonna have 3 commemoratives in a row. King James Bible is a stunning coin to find. Not a very common one at all. Holy Toledo! Well, and then Shakespeare's History is one of 3 Shakespeare £2 coins. I can't believe the first 3 coins have been commemoratives. These are a smidge over face value. Check the edge inscription, says the hollow crown, which it should do. As ever, there are counters tracking some of the coins that we find. Not every single coin, but it's just interesting to see how many we find. This is a technology design, definitive design up to 2015. There are some lower minted years, just not low enough I think they're worth keeping. 4 commemoratives in the first bag. My goodness gracious me. Florence Nightingale, that one, very common, but one of my favourite designs out in circulation. Well, as I said, whenever we get bags, it's always a chance that these are pre-hunted coins. There's also the chance that someone stashed coins away or paid in a collection of coins into the bank. So with that, the first bag, what a generous start. Possibly one of the best starts to a coin hunt I've had for sure. King James Bible and Shakespeare, unbelievable. But hopefully we haven't just burnt our luck in the first bag of the hunt. That's Charles Dickens, again very common. It's one of the common coins to see on eBay listed for absolutely bonkers prices, saying that it's got errors like the dots on the back of the coin being misaligned. So if we have a look at it, yeah, you can see the dots aren't misaligned. It's just a factor of it being mass produced. That does happen very often. In fact, it's more common to find one that's misaligned than one that's got perfect beading around the design. So yes, not something that's going to add huge amounts of value to your coins. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of fake news about coin errors that aren't really errors. We put a great video together over on the Britannia Coin Company on that topic if you want to go check that out. But yes, you only need to spend 5 minutes on eBay to see some absolutely crackers prices. Dear. Oops. Seems our initial fortune has been somewhat reversed by the other bags, evened out. It's karmic, isn't it? You just want that Beijing handover. I'd be happy with a hunt of all technologies with one Beijing handover, because it's the start of the book is always so exciting because everything is new for the book, filling out gaps. There's also the fear of finding Commonwealth games, not needing them for the books and then getting stuck on them when you're working through the next book. Rugby World Cup there, very common. And there's another Brunel portrait, as you know, very common. 3 in a row, my goodness gracious me. VE Day Anniversary, again, no, not had that one today, but extremely common coin. And there's the Queen's 5th portrait. So this is World War I Army Centenary. So check for rotation error, that's fine. Check edge inscription, so it should say for King and Country, which this one does, so nothing too extraordinary about that one. But hopefully we'll find less fakes in this bag than the last ones. We had 3 fake £2 coins in the last bag, so I got diddled out of £6. Oh, Marconi wireless transmission, another common one. Yeah, lots of people do ask what do I do when I get fake coins. There's another Charles Dickens, because some people say, oh, can you not just get them exchanged at the bank for real ones? I guess if I kicked up enough of a stink they might do, but I don't think it's worth souring the relationship I got with my banks over the cost of £6, and I don't mind the odd fake one. I've got a little collection of fake coins in my little oddity box, which I think is quite interesting to have. Quite neat to compare and contrast to. But as long as it's not like a whole £500 bag of fake coins, which would be heartbreaking. But no, because obviously well, I guess I could try and pay them into the bank, but I wouldn't want to, because again, it's... Oh dear, there's another fake one again. Wow. One fake diddled me out of £2. Look at the rims, are terrible on this. As is the detailing on the Queen's portrait, so there we go. One fake. I must admit, it's this kind of thing. Well, there's Brunel's Achievements, Archers at Paddington Station. I haven't had that today. This is what makes me concerned that the £2 are next on the chopping block, similar to the old round pound, because that got changed to the 12-sided pound coin that we use now, because there were so many fake pound coins out in circulation. So something sounds a bit odd there. Maybe not. Sometimes it's easier to tell from the Queen's portrait a fake, so just have a quick check through on that. But it does make me worried that, as I said, the £2 coin could be next up for a redesign, which means we would lose a whole denomination with a ton of very cool commemorative designs. Unless they did something clever and decided to restrike all of the previous designs onto the new coin, because obviously there would need to be a lot of them struck to replace the ones in circulation. There's also the fear, with the pound coin being one of the most secure coins in the world, or at least it was the most secure coin in the world back in 2017 when they first got put into circulation. Would they not just ramp up production of pound coins? Who knows? But with our first commemorative pound coin coming out next year, 2023, I think it's next year, I don't know when this video goes up, so it might be this year by the time this goes up. There's another Brunel's Achievements, Archers at Paddington Station. But yeah, with a commemorative pound coin on the horizon, hopefully that is the start of many more to come, because that would be very cool to have another denomination to hunt through. There's another Shakespeare's Histories, that's the one we had earlier, wasn't it? Hollow Crown, no age inscription error. I think it's worth checking at least all the 2016s for errors. Abolition of the slave trade, so pay attention on this one because the inner part should have this bobbly textured effect. There is a variant to this with the smooth finish in the initials DG for David Gentleman to the bottom right of the 7. If you come across one of those, that is an NIFC, a coin not intended for circulation. A coin that's been minted for collector's sets and not circulated. So, for instance, we haven't had a commemorative £2 coin go into circulation since the Great Fire of London, but we've had plenty of designs come out on the £2 coins, and they are NIFCs. So I've been lucky and fortunate enough to find one NIFC £2 coin. In all the time I've been hunting through coins, I found a Jane Austen one earlier this year, which is one of my... In fact, both of my favourite £2 coin finds have happened this year. That was the Jane Austen £2 coin and the egg error, where the inner part of the coin has bled out into the outer ring, where the coins, the two metals, well, I think especially the outer ring of the coin hadn't been entirely cooled, so when it was struck, putting pressure on the inner part, expanding the coin, it's obviously expanded too far into the outer ring of the coin. Army Centenary again, no rotation error, King and Country, that's all hunky-dory. Oh dear, I think we have burnt through our good luck at the start of this video, but there's still 6 or 7 bags to go. Something could turn up. I got my fingers crossed that that's another fake one, isn't it? Yep. Very fake. Oh dear. £4 down. Unbelievable. That's Act of Union. That's just a bit dirty. Again, I was like, there can't be another fake, can it? Well, fake commemoratives are quite cool. I think I have been sent a fake Brunel's Achievements, and I might have a fake Act of Union if memory serves. But I think they're stuck up on my bookcase behind me somewhere, so nothing in that bag. I'd be interested to, oh, there was the Robert Burns. It's a smidge over face value, not massively so. You won't be able to retire having found one, but I do keep them for my wider collection. No, I'd be fascinated to see the production of fake £2 coins. I think it'd be quite neat to see how they do it. Active abolition of the slave trade again. And a whole lot of nothing else. Because obviously they couldn't do it on the scale that Royal Mint does with like the big Schuler machines that they use at the mint. But they just use like a pneumatic press. Don't know. Charles Dickens there. As you know, very common. And nothing else there. Right. We haven't done an edge hunt, have we? Let's do that. Okay, so standing on the shoulders of giants is the edge inscription on the technologies design. We don't want that. Standing on standing shoulders, giants. What does that say? What does that say? What does it say? Oh, origin. Oh, that'd be the origin of species, Charles Darwin. There we go. I thought for a moment that was an description I wouldn't recognise, because obviously the NIFC ones, I don't know many of them off the top of my head because I don't hunt through them, don't get regular access to them to check the edge inscriptions on them. So if we find an NIFC in an edge hunt, that would be very, very cool. Well, we're winding down now, but it's fine. We've got 2 bags to go. We can find something extraordinary in these last 2 bags. We've got to keep the faith. Yeah, not in that bag though. Last bag then. Well, we've rocketed through these coins, to be fair. As ever, there are links down in the description to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come over and say hi. There's also links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, the PO box address you can write into, and of course the Britannia Coin Company, who I'm employed by to make videos, so please do go check those out. I'm going to check the coins off the side for any rotations, double dies, errors on the commemoratives as well. Well, there are no edge inscriptions or rotations or double die obverse errors on any of those, but mercifully no more fake coins either, so I've had 5 in the last 2 coin hunts, so hopefully that's my lot for the foreseeable. In terms of our staff finds, I would pick one of these 3. But I'd be interested to know what you'd pick as your star find from today's video, and all it leads me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.